Imagine this. It's the night of August 8th, 1963. A Royal Mail train is speeding through the darkness from Glasgow to London. Inside one of its coaches, bags filled with cash worth millions of pounds. Everything is going smoothly until suddenly a red signal appears out of nowhere. Now here's the strange part. That signal was never supposed to turn red at that location. But the driver, Jack Mills, has no choice. He hits the brakes and stops the train in the middle of nowhere. For a few seconds, there is complete silence. But hidden in that silence was a plan that would become one of the greatest robberies in history. Months before this night, a group of London criminals gathered to plan something big. Their leader? Bruce Reynolds, the mastermind. He had inside information, a secret leak from someone inside Royal Mail. The tip was simple but powerful. There's a special coach on this train called the High Value Package Coach, and on one particular day, it would carry way more money than usual. Normally, around £300,000, but this time, over £3 million. That's nearly 12 times more. And here's the craziest part. The security alarm system? Not working that day. This wasn't luck. This was perfect timing. On the night of August 7th, the train leaves Glasgow at 6:50 p.m. Everything looks normal, but hidden near the tracks, a gang of over 15 robbers is waiting. At around 3 a.m., they make their move. One gang member tampers with the signal, covers the green light, powers the red light using a battery. So when the train arrives, it sees red and stops exactly where they want it. The assistant driver steps down to call for help, but the phone line? Cut. Suddenly, men jump out of the bushes. They grab him. At the same time, others climb into the engine. Driver Jack Mills tries to resist, but he's struck on the head with an iron bar and collapses. Now the gang is in full control. Here's where it gets insane. They don't just rob the train, they split it. They detach the engine and first two coaches, including the cash coach. Their plan? Move it to a nearby bridge just 1 kilometer away. They even brought a retired train driver, but surprise, he doesn't know how to operate this engine. So what do? They wake up Jack Mills and force him to drive. At the bridge, the gang breaks into the cash coach. Inside, 128 sacks of money, weighing nearly 2.5 tons. They have only 15 minutes, so they form a human chain, passing sack after sack into a truck below. In just minutes, they load 120 bags of cash and disappear. No guns, no shooting, just precision. The gang escapes in a truck, 2 Land Rovers with identical fake plates. After a 45-minute drive, they reach their hideout. And what do? They even play Monopoly with real cash. But their happiness doesn't last long. Police quickly figure out something important. The robbers told staff not to move for 30 minutes, so police calculate they must be within a 50-kilometer radius. Search begins. Helicopters in the sky, police everywhere. And then a neighbor reports suspicious activity. Police raid the hideout. And what do they find? Empty mailbags, a painted truck, and a Monopoly board with fingerprints. That one mistake exposes the entire gang. Within days, 14 out of 16 robbers are arrested. 2 escape, the mystery train driver and the insider from Royal Mail. Their identities? Still unknown. The captured robbers are sentenced to 30 years in prison. The location becomes famous as Train Robbers Bridge. Driver Jack Mills never recovered from the injury. He couldn't return to work and sadly passed away 7 years later. This wasn't just a robbery. It was a perfectly planned operation, executed with precision, but destroyed by one small mistake, a fingerprint on a Monopoly game. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insane real-life stories. See you in the next video.